Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen. Welcome to I'm at a shared universe podcast studio. Although it looks like I have a big tropical, fantastic, amazing destination behind me. That is because this week, June 8th, I will be right here where it looks like I'm at the Royal Sonesta for Kauai Comic Con 3. I am returning to, in my mind, the best convention in Hawaii, if not ever. And I'm here with the man who started it all, Aaron Yamasato. How are you, my friend? It's so good to see you again.
You're doing great. So good to see you. Yeah, we're like all excited to have you back on
I,
Kauai as our special guest.
I'm just honored. I love how this all started. I think it was San Diego Comic Con 2019. I had a table there. You came up, told me you were a fan, and started off with the immortal words like, "Hey, I have a Comic Con in Kauai. Would you ever consider coming out?" And and that's a pretty obvious question. Of course, absolutely, I would come out. And little did I know. I knew I knew it was going to be amazing. I knew it was going to be huge and fun, and a lot of great fans on the islands. What I really loved is that this is really a truly family-run convention. It's you, your wife, your daughter, your mom and dad come out. I think your cousins come out, and you put this thing together. And I really love that heart and spirit you guys put together behind it. And I just wanted to. It's an honor. It's an honor to be back again. I just wanted to thank you for sure.
Oh no, thank you. I just love it how things worked out. Like, me being a fan, of your work. Like I was telling you, I was listening to you. I knew about you because I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. I saw your name on the website. I knew that you did his website.
Yeah.
And also with the podcast and the Stitcher and listening to you guys before Comic Book Men became a TV show. So so I was like a big fan. And of course we were talking about San Diego Comic Con. So when I heard you were there doing a signing, I was like, oh, I gotta meet you. We just did our first Comic Con and tell you about it. So I thought that was great timing. How we had just done the first one the month before, and then we flew to San Diego, met you, got to tell you about the con. And it was kind of neat too because there were like two Hawaii guys behind me in line.
Oh yeah, they were waiting in line. Tradition, I think I'd seen them before. They always give me the macadamia nuts.
yeah, the chocolate covered macadamia. I hope you like. Did you like? I know sometimes. I hope you're not like allergic to them or anything.
I actually am, but I always accept them. And because here's the thing, we have the chocolate covered macadamia nuts from Hawaii or Kauai or there you always find someone who will take them because they're so amazing. There's always somebody I can there's always a loved one I can share them with.
But it's so funny, like thinking about that. Oh, we always give that a gift. I was like, wait, I didn't even ask Ming. Like, hope you're not like allergic. Like
no, what you gave me last year when I arrived. You gave me a whole bag of stuff, but there were these these mochi rice balls. I brought those home. I ate them like throughout the whole year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, those Japanese like crunchy mochi rice balls. They're so good. Like, yeah, I came with a lot of stuff. That the Kauai coffee is always an amazing thing, and and anything macadamia I gave my friend Sarah who came out with me.
Okay, I gotta tell Natsumi that. Yeah, she's the one that picked them up for you.
Yeah, those are so good. Those are so good. So version 3, year 3. I'm guessing year 2 went well enough. I was there. It was great. I saw that line out the door waiting in at the Royal Sonesta. I met a lot of people island hopped.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people island hopped and all right, we'll see if you come back. There you go.
Is that me?
There you go.
There, yay! Is that you or is that me?
I don't. Who knows? Who knows? Ghost in the machine. But it's all those long lines out the door waiting to get in. Happy crowds. A lot of people island hopped. Because I always ask people where they come from. I was like, wait, are you from Kauai? A lot of people island hopped from Oahu and the Big Island. That's pretty cool. So this is a destination event, which was really, really amazing.
Yeah, I love it. I was gonna say it's like I like how people just fly in. You know, even if they're on Maui or Oahu, you know, the other islands, they'll fly in on an earlier flight. It opens at 11, so they'll hop on a flight, you know, like 9 or something, and it's really close to the airport.
Yeah.
So even the hotel, so you can easily they just catch a quick Uber, like 10 minutes, go to the con for the day, and then it ends at 6 p.m. So they eat a quick dinner, and then they hop back on the plane, catch an Uber back to Maui, Maui or Oahu or wherever, and like make it a day. So I
Yeah.
got a lot of great feedback, like even from people like from out of island. They said, yeah, they're gonna do it. So hopefully they come back and do it again. I heard
Yeah, I
there's
have no doubt. I just saw a lot of happy people, a lot of smiles. The cosplay, the level of
oh
cosplay on the
yeah.
islands, really amazing. I had the honor of hosting the cosplay contest,
Mhm,
which will be happening again with Night Darling. Um,
mhm.
enter now, great prizes. I can't remember. I don't know if you remember what time that one is. I think was it like 3 or 4?
Three. Let's see. It's at 3. I'm looking at the schedule
Okay,
now. Yeah, it's like oh, where is it? Program. You're gonna have console is that rock band, video game music rock band. The one they play like Sonic.
yeah, video game themed
Fighter.
music. They were great.
They're gonna open at 11. So when the doors open, they're gonna be rocking out with the line coming in on the main stage. And then Kimberly Hope, the violinist, she plays her movie music on the violin, like Harry Potter, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, anime. So that's 12 to 12:45. And then oh, this is something new this year. Have you ever heard of kendama?
I saw that on your website, and I know it's a contest, like a game. I don't know
Yeah.
much about it though. Can you give me a brief rundown?
So this is a Hawaii. Well, I don't know. It's kind of catching on. It's like a fad, not a fad. It's like it's been popular from a long time ago. It's a toy from Japan, and it's like a wooden stick with a ball and a string. So it's kind of like a yo-yo, I guess, but
Yeah,
a
you can
Japanese
do all
yo-yo.
kinds of tricks with it, and yeah, I saw a brief video on the website. Um,
Hmm.
so this is something that's taking off. It's
It's huge
proliferation.
in Hawaii.
Okay,
Like so it's kind of funny. It's like during well now school is out, but during school days when you're at a stoplight and you see a bunch of kids crossing, they all have this thing in their hand. They're all like playing with their kendamas and yeah, the kids just love it. So this company called I'm not sure. They're from Switzerland,
okay,
but they're like this huge company, and it was kind of cool because they contacted us saying if we're interested in having them. And so we're going to be selling like exclusive Crom the products
yeah.
and kendamas, and we're like, oh, we should do a kendama tournament. So we're going to have the kendama tournament, and it's going to be, I don't know if you remember Bubba's Toy Box.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
They
Yeah,
sell
they
all
were great.
so they're going to be helping run It's a Crom and Bubba's Toy Box collab, and they're going to be doing a whole kendama thing there. So that's new.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need to make space in my suitcase for kendama.
Yeah, it's small. It's a small thing. So I'm kind of hoping that people will discover, they'll see it, and then go to the Bubba's Toy Box booth, pick up kendama, and we'll have everybody trying it out.
Yeah, I yeah I'm getting old. My hand-eye coordination is not as great, but yeah, it looks like the cup and ball game, but on steroids.
Yeah, there we go. It's like that cup and ball game,
Yeah,
kind of, yeah. But like an old ancient Japanese toy.
it's so cool. So it's been around for eons.
Oh yeah, it's been
Okay.
around. It's kind of interesting because my wife, Natsumi, is from Japan, and she finds it fascinating to see like these trends in Hawaii, where she's like, "What? Why is that thing so?" It's like, "Wow, how did that happen?"
It's like, what is this? But yeah, I think this is gonna sweep like this will be everywhere. And we were like, well, we knew about it when it was like
Yeah,
Kauai Comic Con.
yeah,
Yeah.
and in fact, they're trying to promote it more. Like I noticed, like with Thrasher magazine and the whole skater culture.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like they're kind of going towards that direction. Like it's the what is that kind of the cool and
Yeah,
they,
just
they
a
kind of
trend.
the trend, and they mix in like hip hop with
Oh,
it.
that's
They
cool.
hip
Okay.
hop, and they kind of have the trick. They do other tricks and kind of do a bit of breakdancing and hip hop with it and skateboarding.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, yeah. So that should be fun. You guys can try it
Kendama
out.
tournament. And then
Can,
yeah, cosplay at 3. And
yeah.
again,
Oh, and oh, wait, before the cosplay at 3, I'm sorry, we're getting is on the schedule
I read on
is
the schedule.
kendama. This is something new too. I think you might dig. Is so at 2 o'clock to 2:30, we're gonna have a Jedi Academy lightsaber training.
Oh man, you know
So,
that's
yeah,
great for all ages. I know the kids love it, but
yeah.
yeah,
So we're gonna have at the con, we're gonna have a table is make your own lightsaber table, so they can make their own lightsabers with flashlights and the tubing and coloring and what you can do is after that, then you take it over to the ballroom. They're gonna have the Jedi Academy, and so my good friend Kevin Wan, he's an actor and martial artist,
yeah.
and he's gonna be flying over from Oahu and he's gonna be a Jedi, do a Jedi. So he's gonna do a whole demo. So like with the lightsaber,
Yeah,
and, yeah. And then after he does his demo, then he'll do a whole Jedi, like posing with all the sword, the lightsabers, like that kind of thing. And
that's awesome. So yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of Jedi's from of all ages at
yeah, my
on 3.
wife. It's kind of interesting. With my wife Natsumi, she does a STEM night. She's a teacher.
Yeah,
So she recently had last month a STEM night at her school, which she runs, and she did that. She had Kevin come over, and she did that Jedi Academy, and so we're basically porting. It's kind of like a STEM activity, and we're like, why don't we try it out with the Comic Con since it was such a big hit and everybody loved it. So luckily, Kevin said, yeah, he'll come
yeah.
up.
That's awesome. I think it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, so yeah, you got to get your lightsabers ready and watch his demo, his kung fu or martial arts.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm looking here in the studio. I have 3 lightsabers here and counting growing.
Okay, here, here's a question for you, a geek
Okay.
question. Okay, here. So we have him doing his his demo, right? And his martial arts. So do you actually call it Teras Kasi?
Here's Kasi.
Is he
Yeah,
doing this Teras Kasi?
yes, yeah. I think so.
The Star Wars version.
Yes, I love it.
It's not kung fu.
No, it's just Kasi. I love it.
But
Um,
yeah, and
yeah.
then finally we get to the cosplay.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the graphic here. Yes, yeah.
Yay.
Go visit by me and Night Darling, and
Yay.
yeah, I remember it had a lot of contestants last year. Had a lot of fun. Everybody brought really great cosplay, really great energy, and
Yeah, thank you.
it was great to see cosplay in Kauai for sure.
Yes, and like I was telling you, we didn't even know it existed on the
Yeah,
island.
yeah,
Yeah, we didn't even think. That's why we're like, when we first did it, like, do they even exist?
yep.
And luckily, yeah, they came out in droves.
Yeah, I love seeing how resourceful everybody is. You know, 'cause I know it's hard to acquire, parts and costume parts and whatever leather and foam or whatever. But yeah, I saw everyone's very, very resourceful.
And
out
the
of
story that I love to tell is after the cosplay contests, parents will like email or contact me and just say thank you so much. And I've spoken to them also in person where they thank me for doing this because for their daughter or son, their kids, they didn't know that the community of Kauai had these cosplayers of the same interests. So with the
Yeah,
Comic Con, they got to connect like these kids, like when they see the other kid, like, oh, I didn't know you like a Demon Slayer or
or Dragon Ball or yeah,
whatever, but they'll connect. And so they're like, oh, thank you, my daughter got to make friends with these other kids, and they got to connect. And so to me that like warms my heart. Cosplay uniting
I know
kids.
cosplay. Yeah, but started off by Kauai Comic Con, so give yourself a little credit as well.
Oh yeah, so thank you for doing that, helping with that. And I was gonna say, this year it should be fun because last year Night Darling couldn't make it, but this year she'll be there.
This year, all right. It'll be nice to see her in person this time. I know
Yeah.
she kind of put it together from afar last year. I'm so happy she'll actually be here this year.
Yeah, I love it. Like I was, doing the cosplay. So she was helping us put it together, make sure everything goes well. But we just loved your idea of when we were doing it was Kim, the
Yeah.
background music. So we have Kim playing the violin. You're like, oh, what if we have Kim playing her, movie music and anime music and right behind
Yep. I
since
was
we have the catwalk.
Yeah, what a great idea, and she, yeah, Kimberly Hope Music,
Yeah.
she's amazing. I met her. I used to play the guitar, the violin when I was younger. Didn't really like it because I didn't like any of the songs I was playing. But yeah, she plays, Zelda and Mario, and it's all geek and video game music. I was like, man, if I knew I could have done that, I would have stayed with it.
But yeah, it's a great idea. I
Yeah.
love that and how that was hit. And then I love it where even when we're tabulating the scores, I always tell
Yep.
people the story of how when we were trying to tabulate, the winners, like was there I think there was a tie or something, I don't know, but there was some kind of we were scrambling and Kim is playing like Duel of the Fates.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. It was
We're
perfect.
like, oh, it's like so
Your music matched everything that was going on. It was
exciting.
amazing. So big shout out to Kimberly Home Music. Can I go through some of the guests that are coming?
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
of course, the amazing return of Mr. Bandaisuke son.
Hey, yeah.
Yes, Kamen Rider. Huge hit last year. He had a huge line, a lot of exclusive merchandise, and I know he's a legend. He's a
In
legend.
Hawaii. Yeah. A legend. Superhero, Japanese superhero, tokusatsu legend. His character Kikaida was huge in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Also, he was he played a lot of other Japanese superheroes like Inazuman, and he was in Battle Fever, all these other superheroes TV shows. And then it's funny because he's a big fan of people are fans of his for the superhero part, but for me, I'm also a fan of being a horror fan.
Yeah.
He was also in The Ring, the
Oh
Japanese
yes. Yep.
version
Japanese
of
version of The Ring. Yeah. That's all.
blonde hair, the ghost
Yeah.
girl in the well.
Yep.
And he's the character that creates her. He's the guy that pushes her down the well and creates the ghost. So
It's
I was
amazing.
that, as a horror fan, I'm like, that's so cool. You're the guy.
Yeah, and I love. He has a lot of merchandise. And his CD though, very sought after. The exclusive CD.
That's new actually because it's sold out, but he had a whole bunch that he's gonna sell at the Kauai Comic Con as an exclusive. So yeah, the fans can pick that up and get it signed where he sings the Kikaida theme song himself.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then we have Sifu Mimi-chan, who
Yay.
uh, who I've only met virtually. We did a podcast, a virtual con interview together a couple years ago.
Mhm.
This year she's coming out in person though, which is very exciting.
Yeah. So she played Disney's Mulan in the original animated version.
Yeah.
So she was the one that she had to go through all the motions, and I think and she also with her cousin choreographed all the martial arts, like all the fight scenes and the
Yeah.
poses with the swords, and so yeah, she'll be there. I find it funny because I love it. I'm a big Mulan Disney fan, so I'm always asking her all these Mulan questions. But the cool thing about Hawaii is we also have a lot of martial arts fans or martial artists, not even
Yep.
fans, martial
Yep.
artists. And her father is a grandmaster, so he's another legend. Pui Chan, Grandmaster Pui Chan, he did the Walam temple. He brought the northern style praying mantis style kung fu
Oh, okay.
America, and he built the temple in Florida. So yeah, he's in the martial arts world. He's like a legend. So my
Yeah.
relatives and friends who don't really know the Comic Con part, like comic books or movies, when they hear she's coming over, go Sifu Mimi Chan,
Yeah.
and wow,
Yeah.
the
Yeah. She's daughter of a legend.
so I get to talk to her about all these martial arts kung fu questions.
That's amazing. I have an artist, Matt Frank, the kaiju master,
Yeah.
coming out as well. Is he native? Is he
He's from Texas, so he's
Oh,
flying
from
from
Texas.
Texas.
Amazing.
Yeah, but I've been a big fan of his work, like all the Godzilla artwork, Ultraman, for me, Gamera,
Yeah,
the turtle, and
I think so. Is he behind this print right here? Okay,
yeah.
all right. I mean, that's how cool is that?
Oh my god, that's like a dream come true for me because to me the mecha chicken. So Kauai has a lot of chickens, as you know. You remember that, right? All the chickens.
I saw probably hundreds of chickens on the island, and a lot of them woke me up at 4 in the morning.
Oh,
And
they did.
I'm just fine. You know, I didn't want to sleep anyways, so
They're crowing. But yeah, so as you know, Kauai has a lot of chickens
yes.
everywhere. When you're driving, eating, you'll see them everywhere. So for Kauai Comic Con, we're thinking what would be a good mascot, kind of like the toucan, for San Diego. So it's like, oh, perfect
Yeah.
chicken, right? Kauai, and I love
Just
Godzilla.
astronaut. Yep, Mecha
Yeah,
Chicken.
Mecha, Mecha Godzilla, Mecha Chicken.
Yeah.
It was awesome where we got Matt Frank, who I was a big fan of from way before, and I just kind of shot for the stars, like, oh, who could do it? I was like, I'm going to try and shoot for my favorite artist of Godzilla, and luckily Matt said yes, and he designed. Oh, here I'm wearing the shirt. Yeah,
Oh, yep, yep.
yeah. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I kind of just gave him the description, giant mecha chicken, and sent me over the sketches. And so this time he's actually going to be a guest. And so the cool thing is, so he's doing that exclusive print, the one
Yep.
with Kikaider and Godzilla and the surfboards. I
Yeah.
thought that's so excellent. I love that.
That-
So he'll be signing it, and the cool thing is Bonsan Kikaider will also, you can get him to sign it too.
oh, it's a good double. Yeah.
Yeah, you get double, which is kind of cool because usually what is that? Yeah, he's kind of picky on what he signs, like official Toei or Kikaider merch and things. But yeah, he actually said it's okay, so you can get that.
Wow. All right. He got the endorsement.
Yeah, I got the endorsement. He loves that poster. So Matt will be selling that and stickers and what is that? Yeah, yeah. Oh, and he's gonna be a guest judge for the kids cosplay
Right,
contest.
fantastic.
John. So yeah, you can see him there too.
I can't wait. And then I have there's a triple here with John Murakami, Kimberly Hope, who we mentioned before, Derek Fabian. So these
Very
are
popular in
special
Hawaii.
guests. And then we have one of my favorite people, Moana McAdams.
Yeah.
You'll love Jimmy Sparrow and Ayumi Miyashiro.
Oh, you got to see. She just sent me a text of she's doing the ghoul from Fallout.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
So she worked on all these Hollywood projects like Predator and what is that, The Nun. So she sent me what is that, the ghoul, like the from Fallout. I was like, oh, that is so cool. And she's also doing a statue of Cell from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll put up a sign, like can take pictures of it, and she'll be working there and get to meet her. And yeah, Ayumi's awesome.
That's amazing. So number 3, yeah, for anybody who hasn't run a convention before, these are not easy. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of logistics. I know all your family comes out, but you can always use more people, and all this work for one day. 11 to 6 on June 8th. I appreciate all the work, but how has all the planning been going for this?
Oh, it's been doing. No, I was gonna say it's kind of interesting because there's a lot of things, like you said, all the logistics and the planning. So it's interesting. We had a lot of last minute cancellations of some things, and we're like, oh no! But then something new comes in. Like the Kendama tournament or other ideas and different guests. So yeah, we're like, okay, in the end, everything's falling into place. And I think we're saying as long as the attendees and everybody, the community of Hawaii enjoys. And I was gonna say it's kind of if you're a guest, I heard people visiting Hawaii during that same time, they'll kind of Google. I think, were we talking about that? Like like you Google, what.
Yeah, what to do, what's going on. Even I saw people at the resort was like, well, there's a Comic-Con going on. They brought their kids down.
Yes.
And they're like, hey, we were just on vacation. We didn't know we saw there's Comic-Con. They came down. So I thought that was cool.
I love that.
and I know a lot of people came last year. Well, they're gonna tell all their friends now too. It's like, oh, this is we got to go this year. So yeah,
Yeah. So I
that-
know a lot of people are excited, and so yeah, it should be fun. Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, I just love that it's been such a success. And that you wanted to keep going. I think that's amazing.
Oh, that's the main thing. I'm like, that was kind of my worry when we first did it. Like, will people even show up?
Yeah.
Because we're like, oh, too bad people didn't show up. Oh well.
Yeah,
But luckily, oh, they,
like a ton of people showed up. Yeah.
came. They came. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I loved it. So
mhm.
yeah, I hope everything is going smooth. I can't wait to be there. And
Looking forward.
it's I go to a lot of conventions, but this is extremely special. And yeah, and I think I told you before, even I'll meet people from my favorite TV shows and film. And I think I talked to Ming Na Wen, from Mandalorian and Mulan. I talked to her. I was like, yeah, there's a con in Kauai. She's like, really? And I saw she's been to the Royal Sonesta. I saw a photo. I think she went there for vacation not that long ago.
Yeah, I
I
was just
saw
thinking,
a
wouldn't that
photo.
be amazing? The two Mings.
Yeah, I think we could probably make this happen. Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing.
But everyone because I meet people at cons, are like, well, where are you going next? I'm like, oh, I'm doing a con in Kauai. They're like, wait, what? And they get really excited. So yeah, you never know. You
You
never
know,
know who
even
might show
even
up.
in Hawaii, the people in Waikiki, I mean in Oahu, like what? Kauai? You know?
Yeah,
The
it was so funny. I was there on the night before Kauai Comic Con last year. I
Mhm.
get a random FaceTime from Joey Fatone from NSYNC.
It's Sync.
And I'm like, why are you FaceTiming? He's like, are you in Hawaii? I'm like, yeah, are you? And he was in Honolulu or something. Or
Yeah.
he's in Oahu. I'm like, dude, do you know how awesome it would be if you just hopped over tomorrow, just randomly? And unfortunately, he's like, oh man, I gotta go home tomorrow. I'm like, dude, just come over.
Oh, that would have been
Come over.
awesome.
Yeah, he was just randomly there. Yeah, a friend had bumped into him, and he was
And
like,
remember what I sent you? Remember the Funko Pop that I had?
yeah, yeah, you had the whole NSYNC set, which went to my friend Sarah. So thank you for shipping it to her, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got really excited.
That was so cool. That timing. Like you
Yeah,
got that FaceTime and I had that Funko Pop.
yeah,
I could give it to you.
yeah. So this time, if he's in Hawaii this time, he better come over this time. That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, there's all to say, your reputation has gone beyond the island of Kauai. It has spread,
Yeah.
you know, all the way over here to the states and everywhere I go. I love telling people how great it is. So,
But it's just different, don't you think? So for me, I love going to all these various cons, right?
yeah,
And what I want to try to bring to this con is kind of a more country, Kauai, Hawaii, a little bit of. So what did you say is kind of a more the
oh,
vibe, like that pool, behind you, that picture of the pool,
yeah,
going to the
like
pool.
like you literally step out of the convention room, like, and this is it. This is what
Mhm.
you see. Like you're right here. Like I mean, you could probably jump in if you wanted to. Although, yeah, you should be able to. I love like this is my favorite pool ever. So
And the people, because we don't have a Comic Con on Kauai, I feel like they're very appreciative.
yeah, oh yeah,
Like, so the
yeah.
energy I feel is very, positive and appreciative, and
Yeah, I
it's
think it is usually. I know anytime you bring like-minded people together, especially us, we love Star Wars, we love Pokemon, we love Dragon Ball, we love Magic the Gathering,
mhm.
we love PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, like everything is brought together in this one place. And but I mean, but you were the one that started it all, we appreciate all the work and
Oh, thank
the
you.
just
Mahalo.
the effort.
Thank
Mahalo for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to tell people about like if you're I want to say this, if you're anywhere near if you're in Kauai, you definitely got to come. If you're in one of the neighboring islands, yeah, you could just you hop a flight over for the day. You could be
Yep.
back home for dinner for sure.
And
Or
there's two airlines. There's Hawaiian Airlines and Southwest.
yeah,
Southwest, and yeah.
yeah, or just stay for the Sunday and hang out on Sunday as well. You
Mm,
totally can. So
yeah,
yeah,
cruise around the island, eat, have fun.
yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
was gonna say, you know what, Ming? I gotta say thank you so much because hearing this from you, you've been to every con. Like, you're like the Comic Con master. So to hear all these positive what is that words from kind words from you, that's so encouraging.
No,
That's
yeah,
really,
I mean, you've done such a great job, and I
mhm.
had such a great time last year, and yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to being back for sure.
Yay, woohoo! Yeah, we're
Yeah,
excited to see you again too, and yeah, give you all the lays.
yeah,
Get laid.
I can't. I can't wait. So, and if you're coming out, I'll be there. Come and hang out with me all day. Uh, we can talk about comic book men and Kevin Smith, obviously, but we can go beyond that for sure. I love pretty much everything under the sun, nerddom wise. So,
Mhm.
um, yeah, we can talk about upcoming movies and comic book crossovers. And
Geek out with Ming
yeah,
Chen.
you go with Ming Chen. Yeah, this
With
is your
Chen,
yeah
yeah.
for sure. But again, thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for the invite back. Can't wait to see your entire family again, and
Mhm.
your Kauai family as well, which is all the people coming out and the
Oh,
Hawaiian
yeah,
family for sure.
we're all
Uh,
waiting to see you again.
yeah. So the website KauaiComicConvention.com for
Mhm,
tickets and info. You, and you can get tickets at the door.
mhm,
Cash or credit accepted. Get there early. Con starts at 11, but you come and line up early and get in. And a lot of great vendors, cosplayers, guests, and people that all the people who love the same stuff you do.
mhm,
Will be there, so
mhm.
it'll be amazing. But Aaron, thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys in a couple of days.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, exciting. Can't wait to see you on Kauai in Hawaii.
Awesome, awesome. Or maybe you're in Idaho or Maine. You know what? It just takes a plane ticket. You can fly to Lihue, be there on Saturday. I would. Why not? Life is short. Let's have fun.
I'm
Uh,
gonna meet Ming Chen. He
no-
told me fly over to Hawaii for the
yeah, I can guarantee you this will be one of the most fun conventions that you'll ever go to, in a pretty, not for nothing, but a very exotic location as well. So
Yeah.
awesome. All right, cool. Well, June 8th is coming this Saturday, 11 to 6. Again, Kauai Comic Con, comicconvention.com. Me and Aaron and everybody else, we'll see you guys there. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, thank you. Woohoo.